What's up, y'all? This is Miss Pat. Get your tickets this week. I am in Richmond, Virginia. Virginia, I'm here. What you gonna do? Get your tickets. I'm there all weekend, August 1st through the 3rd. Get your ticket at richmond.funnybone.com. Come on and hang out and laugh with me.
Hey, it's White Boy Chris. If the Pat Downs ever made you laugh, then join our Patreon and support us. Get bonus content, a t-shirt, or an autographed copy of Rabbit, Miss Pat's autobiography. Visit MissPatComedy.com for the link to the Patreon, and while you're there, join our Facebook group.
Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down. I'm sitting here with my, goddamn it, the doorbell ringing. Why do people ring the doorbell when they live here? Go open the door. That could be UPS. Look, there might be a man at the door for you.
That mail order man came in. Miss Pat's really trying to get you some dick.
Who is that?
Feel like she don't eat enough.
You don't need another child around here. You tell her to go away.
We did tell her to go away.
I think I was very rude because I did just close the door on her face.
You slammed it in her face.
How old was she?
We don't give a fuck. But anyway, this is another episode of the Pat Down. I'm so sorry that the doorbell had to ring, but I'm at my house, and when I'm at my house, I'm raising kids. I'm sitting here with no wig, no bra, and I'm just chilling. Today, hanging out with Deon.
What up, y'all?
My good friend,
Chris Spangle.
White Boy Chris.
Oh.
And
Garrianna P. Lee.
Garrianna P. Lee. So, today we're going to talk about all kind of shit. We don't know what the fuck we going to do. We just going to talk. Stay tuned after this music, and we're going to get right back with you.
You better get up, get out, and tune into this podcast. This Pat spit the truth, spit the real facts. Nothing but the ugly, classy at the same time. Pat got the flavor, these are not your same lines. That's the politics, she been on the real grind. It could be pretty but ugly at the same time. Just tune in, put your lock on the spin down. Ain't no need for the wait and turn it up now. What you talking about? Is it real though? And cut the game, you get no play like Nintendo. You wasted time, turn it up, nothing but the ugly. Straight off the top, everything she say, you know it's funny. Full blast, this is a taste of the future. Listen on your iPhone, on your desktop computer. Share it, tweet it, ain't no way to beat it. Nothing but the ugly, turn it up and gon' repeat it. Nothing but the
I just want to say, if y'all ever thinking about taking a trip to New York, make sure, if you fat or if you plus size, make sure you grease your inner thighs like you about to fight with Muhammad Ali. My motherfucking thighs kept catching on fire. Deon looking at me like he don't. Well, you
It's
skinny.
true, Deon. Yeah, I'm a big boy. You gotta grease some things.
Do not go to New York without your Vaseline and baby powder. I'm telling you right now. When I tell you, and you don't even have to shave your vagina, New York will shave, the streets of New York will shave your pussy for you.
Holy
Really?
shit, that is a tourist attraction.
Yeah, honestly.
Come get your pussy shaved by walking down the street.
Why did you see hair falling down her shorts?
When I, look.
That's
I'm
why
telling
those rats are so hairy. This is fucking pussy hair everywhere.
The city of your underwear will look like a barbershop floor.
The streets of New York are no longer paved with gold.
Yeah. Oh my God. It wore me the fuck out. All of that fucking ripping and running and doing this and that. But on the way to New York, I have to tell y'all, so I'm on the plane, right? And I'm looking at, I like looking at movies when I'm on the plane. So I'm watching Beyonce Homecoming. I'm quite sure you guys have not seen it.
Somehow I missed that.
Nope.
Oh my God, the black magic in Beyonce. When they say black girl magic, Chris, you don't understand.
No, I don't.
Beyonce had me jumping out my motherfucking seat, and I'm not a beehive. I just like Beyonce.
Right. Like
Beyonce friends will literally kick your ass. I'm not one of those people. I'm like, oh, it's Beyonce. She rich. She can sick a dog on you. I'm not them type. she don't talk back on the internet. I tell motherfucker in a minute. I'm not Beyonce. I cuss your ass out.
Right.
She can't talk because the shade room gonna pick her up. The shade room don't know who the fuck I am. They're not gonna pick me up. So I'm sitting there in the chair.
Wait a minute.
It's
What
coming.
room? What room?
Shade room.
The shade.
What is this?
Black shit.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Got
Shit
it.
you can't understand right now. So
But I want to understand.
yeah, it's black people gossip site.
Got it.
So I'm sitting there and I'm watching fucking Beyonce Homecoming, dude. And that shit motivated me. Oh, I'm like, what the fuck did I drop out of school for? Oh, I wish I would have went to HBCU. You know what it is, right?
No.
Historically black.
Wait
okay,
a minute. You don't know what an HBCU is?
I know what it is now. Yeah, I did. I don't know the
It's
acronym.
historic.
He didn't know
black,
the acronym.
Yeah.
What is?
But if you said more, like,
What's the C stand for, Miss?
wish she had gone there.
You know what an HBCU
College.
is.
And
I would have known
universities.
Morehouse had you said like Morehouse, for instance.
Yeah, well, that's an HBCU.
Right.
Man, she had them on that stage. She was jamming with them. Oh my God. And let me tell you, I was so hyped watching this fucking movie on the plane that I saw this white man behind me. He didn't want none of that black girl magic. He put his fucking shades on. I was like, no, take your fucking shades off and enjoy this black girl magic. It was, if you have not seen Beyonce Homecoming, go watch that shit. It motivates. Dude, I almost registered for college.
I think you should. If you have the ability to do that,
They gonna lock her ass up like Lori Loughlin. You better stay away from that shit.
How'd she cheat her way in the house?
You better leave that college alone. That ain't for grown folks.
Full house lady.
Yeah.
You better
I
take
don't
your
have a parent
SATs
that's
like
gonna
everybody
pay
else.
$15,000.
Why wouldn't you go back to college? Do you have the
Back
time?
to
For
college?
what?
What you mean
Back.
back to college? You
She
got
ain't
to
never
go there
been.
first.
Forgive me. You're right. Yes.
What would you go for?
I wouldn't go for shit because I don't have no interest. Lunch.
What the fuck just happened here? Wait a minute. All right, so it was
Said I go to college for lunch.
It's not free at college.
You gonna go to college to bite your fruit? Is that you?
She just wants the student loans. Miss Pat arrested today for a student loan scam.
I mean, I would like to go look around. I remember when I dropped my daughter off at college. Boy, did I cry.
You know you can just go and do that.
Right.
Most
What?
campuses are open, and you can just walk on them and look around. You don't
oh,
actually
yeah, but
have to.
I went to Harvard and looked around, and they were sure shit aren't letting me in there.
Look boring.
It's very very white. Yeah.
Very white, very boring. I mean, they jam it. You ever been to a Battle of the Band for black people, not white people?
I haven't. Let's go.
Oh my
ready.
God.
We
You
gotta
could
go to-
ever go to the Battle of the Band for black people, you will understand blackness. I've been to them white Battle of the Band where they play them.
Have you ever been to Circle City Classic?
I have been downtown during, but I have not gone to it.
Okay, so normally the Circle City Classic is just HBCUs. So they have a big football game, and then at halftime it's Battle of the Bands.
I've
No one
never
gives
been
a
to the
fuck
Circle
about
Classic.
the football game
Right.
at all. Like, I couldn't tell you who ever won. I went to like 6 of them, but it was all about. They had a fucking parade where all the schools come in and their fucking drum lines, and it's the hypest shit I ever seen in my life. And I can only imagine what it's like down in
Atlanta.
Are these local or are
No,
they
it was like Hampton and Tennessee State University and all.
so Circle City Classic brings
it's-
in the HBCU.
Yeah.
It's all about black people.
Right.
I don't know if they still do it anymore.
Well, we have something here in Indianapolis called the Indiana Black Expo, and they put on this event and a lot of other events like that.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But you have to go see. You have that's one of the things I'm gonna do with you, Chris.
We got to go.
I gotta
Yeah.
take you to Atlanta so you can get some blackness.
I want to go. I want to see where you grew
Careful
up.
there, sir. Careful.
He hate Atlanta.
I'm just saying, Chris. Don't be saying I want, and then you not ready.
What's
Oh,
wrong
I know
with-
I'm not ready. There's nothing that will prepare
Be careful
me.
when you push that elevator
What's
button.
wrong with Atlanta?
I've seen the
A
wire.
lot is wrong with Atlanta.
What is wrong with Atlanta, Dion?
a lot?
Dion is scared of the gay men.
I'm not scared
He
of
said-
nothing. I'm
he
just
said-
saying they don't put no zones. So 1 minute you cool and then the next minute you not, and you don't know that if you're not from there. Like you could recognize this shit. I'm not from there. I didn't recognize. I'm like, wait, don't nobody see this woman with a baby at 11 o'clock at night asking people for crack on the street? Like, is somebody gonna stop this lady?
They don't stop it up here. Why?
Because it don't happen up here. That's why.
Yes, the fuck it do.
I have
Poverty is everywhere.
never seen. I have never been downtown and seen a woman
Well,
with a butt naked baby at 11 o'clock at
Had
night.
a butt naked baby.
When we was doing the last time we played the Laughing Skull, I was setting up your shirts outside, and there was a lady with a butt naked ass baby it was like 11 o'clock, and she literally put the kid down. It was like, "You got some crack? You got some crack?" And I was like,
What did the lady say?
people were just looking at her like, "Get your crackheaded ass away from me." It was the weirdest. I'm like, we're downtown, there's businesses, and just a random crackhead sprinkled in with her child. And the poor baby had no clothes on,
Wait a minute. What do you mean by butt naked? Underwear?
butt naked.
Oh my god!
So did you give her any money?
Hell no, I ain't give her no money.
Why didn't you give her a T-shirt?
So I can argue with you about giving a crackhead a t-shirt. Fuck you.
Because you know the second you would have
Yeah.
given her that T-shirt.
This ain't no goddamn charity. Where's my $20?
Go get that T-shirt back.
Fuck
Well,
that.
we would have wrapped the baby up in a T-shirt. I didn't see the baby, so I mean, but I mean, poverty is everywhere. Poverty is in Circuit City here, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not saying poverty's not everywhere. I'm saying that kind of poverty is special to Atlanta.
Well, Atlanta's a big city, Dion. This is not a fucking
You
big
apparently
city.
have not been to New Orleans.
Yeah, oh my God.
Because
You
it's
ever
a
been to
lot.
New Orleans?
Nah.
Oh, dude, it's the same way. I went to New Orleans this last summer, and you walk around, and you walk. It's kind of like Fountain Square here, where it's like $1 million home, crack house.
Yeah,
$1 million
I can't
home,
handle
crack
that
house.
shit. I
Yeah.
can't handle that. I need my $1 million houses to be away from crack houses. I can't have that shit sprinkled
Segregated,
together.
if you
Yes, I need crackhead segregated. I'm all for crackhead segregation.
Wait a minute. Crackheads got jobs too.
Hell yeah.
So who the hell smoke crack these days? Crack is not the shit. Black people has went back to weed, and white people is on meth and pills.
Miss Pat just went to KFC Radio. She was at Barstool, and the white guy there, they were all doing cocaine. Or they weren't doing it during it, but Francis, they was talking about how
they
he was selling
He was cocaine. He was
Yeah.
selling his cocaine at Harvard
Did he have a
University.
baby at 11 o'clock at night, butt naked?
What?
Okay, then. That's all I'm talking about. I'm talking
Well,
about one
you can't-
specific thing
You
that I
cannot
did not
fault-
like.
You cannot fault a crackhead for seeing about her child.
She wasn't seeing about her child. She was asking for more crack.
She was taking care of the child. She had
She
not
could-
left her at home.
Yeah, she could have left the baby at home, or she could have fucking tried to sell you the baby for a rock. How about that? You buy a baby for a rock.
I really feel like you're not taking this crackhead woman seriously, Dion.
I can't fuck with it.
Yeah, what kind of person are you?
Garrianna,
The kind that don't fuck with crackheads, cocaine, or any other drugs for that matter. Opioids, meth. Y'all all need to go segregate away
So
from
you
us
don't like
regular
your
folk.
white girls on drugs, Dion?
I don't like anybody on drugs.
Okay, so what would you do if you was in love with somebody that was on drugs?
I would break up with that bitch.
Even after you've been with a 5 year,
Yep,
you wouldn't
so I
do
don't fuck with drugs like that. You can't be my age and be like, oh, I didn't know drugs were bad. Like, go fuck yourself. I don't have time for that.
Right.
I don't have time. I don't have time for it. I'm not finna argue with you about it. If you on drugs and you my age, you know better. Go fuck yourself.
Are you in your 30s?
Yes.
Okay, I'm in my 30s
Yeah.
too.
I'm not finna fuck with nobody who's still doing drugs at 30. Kill yourself.
Honestly.
I don't got time for that.
Grow the fuck up.
Yeah, man.
Get a
I don't
job.
got time for that. Like you were in the same fucking DARE program I was. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
I had Officer Friendly.
Look,
If
and
you're 20
I'm being insensitive right now,
No,
but I don't give a fuck because
what the fuck is going on over here,
Yeah, they over
Garrianna?
What are you talking about?
I need to. This is a radio show. You can't eat while you're talking on the
She
air.
doing it.
She's Miss Pat.
Okay, so I get
she
special
Miss Pat
treatment.
Jr.
Yeah. Leave me alone. But the girl who got like the end of the year award for our DARE program, she ended up getting kicked out of school in 9th grade because she was selling heroin at the school. So and I was second in line. I should have got that award because I was the only person who really believed like, oh my God, yeah, weed was a great way to drug. I was not doing no drugs. I was being excellent.
Yeah,
This girl was out here slinging meth.
Like, look, I get if you smoke weed for medicinal purposes or you just want to get high. I understand that, but at the same time, like, yo, I don't need that in my life. So don't
So you
make
have
me.
a problem with somebody who smoke weed?
No, I'm saying don't have your bullshit problems affect my life. If you need to get high off whatever, don't have that shit come over here. Because the second it does, I'm shutting the shit down. Like, nah, go fuck yourself.
Well, what about if somebody say some shit about you like that, Dion? What you 33 years old and your brother still cut your hair? What if a woman
And
Your brother cuts your hair.
What if somebody say, I don't want a nigga who brother cut his hair?
then guess who I'm not fucking with? That bitch. Problem solved.
It's a good answer.
And that's such a
And I keep it
specific
moving.
complaint.
Like, fuck her and fuck me.
Did I miss some cultural thing about a family member cutting your hair being a
No,
problem?
she just don't like
Yeah.
my haircut. I know she's
He
not
don't
talking
No,
about
trust
she's
hair.
right. Your haircut's horrible, but
Coming from you, you got bald hair on your face.
this is a well-kept beard and a beautiful head of hair.
He
Carry
watched
on.
Queer Eye one time, and
Honestly.
so now he know.
Have you seen me when I was in my
Look like
20s?
an albino Teddy Ruxpin.
I don't remember you from your 20s. So
I was in a
he didn't look
same-sex
that
marriage. I look like a lesbian.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Dion, you up here knocking somebody for that, but a woman...
good. Mama, there's a difference between drug
Tell her
use
one more time.
and a bad haircut. One of those things is okay, and it's a bad haircut.
I can grow out of this bad haircut. You're not finna grow out of drugs at 30.
Like, yeah.
The
People
fuck?
get off of drugs all the time, Dion. All I'm saying is if you
And
love that
rightfully
person,
so.
if you love that person, you will work with them. You just
No,
wouldn't
you
leave
No, I'm not finna
Wait,
fall in love with
no,
someone who
so-
who hasn't figured it out yet. I'm just telling you my personal
Please don't chew
opinion.
into the mic.
Am I tuning to the mic?
Yeah, put the sandwich down.
What kind of sandwich is that?
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese.
And she ain't make a nigga none.
And she didn't bring
Ain't
us
offering nothing. They both in here smashing food.
She's got
That's a
lasagna.
Can I at least get a one-a-day gummy that's on the table?
Yeah.
She's
Them things hard as a rock. I'm trying to eat one yesterday. I almost choked.
Should sound like Pebbles.
Put it on the table, squish it.
Oh my God. These
I don't think you've been eating one of those a day. They that hard.
It's more like a one-a-year pack.
That lasagna looks delicious, doesn't it?
It does.
It's not that good. I ran out of cheese. And I didn't have no ricotta. It's basically just meat and pasta.
Hey, some people ain't got this shit. Don't be laughing.
That's right.
Well, I need to tell you about the chicken ass I ate when I was coming up.
Why don't we take a break and we'll come back with that?
Yeah, because the white man said so. Let's take a break and I'll be back.
Care of is a subscription service that delivers vitamins and supplements customized for your specific health needs. You take a short quiz and answer questions about your diet, lifestyle, fitness, and health goals. And Care of put together a personalized plan just for you. It's time to get into a healthy routine, y'all. Summer is here. Put your health and wellness first again. Care of online quiz lets you know exactly what you need. You answer easy questions like how much sleep you are getting. Are you looking for some energy? Do you need something to help support weight management or healthy hair, skin, and nails? It gets really personalized. Care of delivers daily vitamins and supplement packs, all customized to your recommendation, so you're only taking what you really need. Care of now offers protein powders available in individual package for the on-the-go and tubs, all personalized to your fitness goals and dietary preference. Vegans and vegetarian supplements options are available to match your dietary needs to ensure you're getting the nutrients you need for those specific diets. And look, y'all, let's talk about the online quiz of Care of's mates. It's easy. Everything has your name on it. You can't make a mistake, y'all. Your protein powders and your vitamins are all customized for your health needs. And look, I'm trying to get healthy myself. Y'all know my situation. And I just started the program. And I'm telling you, I feel better already. Go out and get this Care of, y'all. And look, check this out. For 25% off your first Care of order, go to takecareof.com and enter PAT. That's P-A-T for 25% off. You go to takecareof.com and enter PAT. That's P-A-T for 25% off. You can thank me later.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You hear me?
Yeah, it's right in front of the fucking microphone.
It was you.
Can you calm the fuck down?
Hi.
All right, we back from the break, y'all.
Did she just say she high off that
She
sandwich?
high off that sandwich.
You high off of what?
She go, I high off this sandwich. That's how she said
Who the
it.
fuck get high off of a sandwich?
I don't know. This is a $6 sandwich right
You
here.
know they make food with weed in it now.
What food with weed?
There's a bunch of food with weed. There's this girl out in Vegas. She be charging motherfuckers like $4,000 for chicken wings with weed in it.
Holy shit.
She had a whole episode with what's your boy's name from Atlanta? The rapper that you know?
T.I.?
No, the one you know personally. What's the nigga name?
I don't know no rappers.
Fuck, 2 Chainz.
Oh, 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz was on the episode, and this girl, she has this restaurant where all her food is infused with THC. And weed and stuff.
Someone tried to give me a gummy once, and it smelled like weed, so I was like, no, thank you.
See, that's the problem with weed. Like, with alcohol, you can control how much you know how much you drink. And you don't know how much high you getting when you smoke. Like, you smoke one blunt, but you don't know what kind of weed's in it. You could be...
Well,
levels.
Well, you hear people, they eat the cookie or the brownie like it's a brownie, and then they go, I'm not feeling anything, and so they eat a little
some more, and then before you know it, you higher than a motherfucker.
In California, they just walk around, especially when you fat. They were like, hey, you want a brownie?
Really?
And I had to start saying, no, motherfucker, because I'm drug free. I don't do drugs.
Yeah.
So they'll just give you fucking...
That's the main reason.
So how much was the chicken wing the girl was charging for?
Her restaurant, she was like catered to the stars, so her shit was expensive as fuck.
Who want they chicken wing dipped in THC?
People like to get high.
I do too at Chick-fil-A.
Have you ever had a chicken sandwich with pepper jack on it?
That feels like meth to me.
Exactly right.
Y'all some fat motherfuckers.
Don't you fat shame us.
Fuck all y'all. You talking about
You know what?
meth chicken sandwiches.
I am so fucking tired of your metabolism privilege.
You know what?
You don't know what it's like to be fat like me.
I wish I
know.
did. I wish I did.
Shit, soon as he eats.
Right. Exactly. Runs right through you. You don't.
You probably got low. Why are you always cold?
I am always cold. You should touch my feet right now.
Oh God.
It's like happy feet in this motherfucker.
Yeah, he is always cold and motherfucking. All he eat is junk food. I said, you the most unhealthiest, skinny motherfucker I ever seen in my
He's
life.
gonna die of a heart attack at 52. Me and Garrianna.
Well, you know that's the age limit for black men in that country, so you nailed it.
It didn't matter.
I don't know if you was reading.
So I'm
up
gonna eat
on
what
some
I
shit.
want.
Probability.
I'm dying anyway. Exactly.
He
Fuck it.
ain't gonna lift no weights. He ain't gonna get on no treadmill. He ain't gonna do no
I
booty
used to run in
squats.
high school all the time. I was on the track team.
Me
Yeah,
too.
right. Motherfucker.
Shot put. That's what I did.
Shot and disc. Best in the state.
Yeah.
Hey.
I ran 100, 400 high jump.
You ain't did a damn thing.
Okay, I used to be a bad mamma jamma.
I used to throw I used to throw that flying salsa thing.
A disc.
Discus.
the
I
disc.
just told
yeah.
you we did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I did that.
She
We did the
played
shot
frisbee
put.
in the park.
That was the.
What you say?
I said you played frisbee in the park. Where Ashley and Nakia talk about you was on the track team.
She couldn't afford no fridge, but they were using plastic plates.
Fuck you. But you about right. Fuck you, privileged motherfucker. I actually my teacher wanted me to throw the disc when I was in elementary. Or middle, I don't fucking remember. Elementary. And he was like, because I was big and tall, and I'm probably like 150 pounds in the 6th, 7th grade. Baby, we're podcasting. Unless you want to be uppercut, you better go in there and sit down. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I'm reading too. Go in there before you get uppercut.
Bye, babe. You're so rude.
Where you going?
She said I'm leaving. You.
Oh, you leaving? Okay, bye-bye. Grandma loves you.
You so rude. You just try to cuss her out.
Oh,
That's actually very polite. I'm
was more
impressed.
polite.
That was nice.
that was my granddaughter, y'all. She was leaving.
That was nice.
That was loving.
Holy
That's
shit.
probably-
She said, I will uppercut you with a gentle tone.
That's probably as nice as we're gonna get. That's nice as I've heard.
That's a
That
very.
was the soccer mom.
So, yeah, that was a soccer mom. So what I was saying was about my teacher wanted me to throw the disc, right? Because I was a big girl. And I remember standing out there at the school ground, and he was like, Patricia, you can go to the Olympics. I had never heard of fucking Olympics. You know, teacher try to motivate you. I said, fuck that motherfucking disc, nigga.
Wow.
Sounds so. Basically, the way that Garrianna treated her track teachers is she got it from you.
Yeah.
Right.
What did I do to my track coach?
You're just the one that like called your mother and said, "I'm gonna break her today," and then
And you walked around the track for 3 hours because you're an asshole.
His name was Coach Warren. He was a biracial. I never forget. He said, and back in those days, you can cuss at the kids. Back in those days, you can cuss at the kids and
Right.
get away with it. I said, fuck that shit, Coach Warren. I ain't gonna throw that motherfucking dick. This shit heavy, nigga. He said, bitch, you gonna throw that motherfucking dick. I think I was like in the 6th grade. I was like, maybe throw it, nigga. He said, you gonna throw that motherfucking dick, nigga. I slung that motherfucking dick.
Were you good?
For that day, I was. For the rest of the year, I was dodging his ass. If he would have told me that was a way out of the ghetto, I would have slung that disc over some motherfucking houses. But
Imagine how crazy it'd be now if you were like a disc champion.
Could you imagine she was an Olympian?
Yeah.
Miss Pat.
Gold medal. You couldn't tell her shit.
Oh my God.
I mean, you didn't even have to say that. All you had to do was say better food. I didn't realize better food till I went to juvenile. I don't know if I've
And
told
you
this
get
story.
food at track.
No, you get food at juvenile. You didn't ever get to experience that. You ever get locked up at juvenile back in the day? Oh my God, that is the day I realized that it was a such thing as a leg and a thigh. Because we didn't get leg and thighs when we came up. We only ate chicken backs and the ass hanging out the back. The grown people got the leg and the thigh and the wing.
That collagen tail looking thing?
That was look like a little pussy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Negro nuggets.
Every time, like, your life is like
It's a goddamn tragedy.
it is like government provided food, at a facility.
They didn't provide that food. My mama used to fry that up.
No, I'm saying like
go to McDonald's.
You went to Juvenile and some GFS stuff. You're like, this is
what's the fuck is GFS?
It's just
Gordon
like
Food Services.
Yeah, just like a revelation. I mean,
well,
that's
I
crazy.
didn't know
to me.
Juvenile had food, good food. I happened to run away because my mom was pissing me off. So I'm climb out the window and I'm gonna get the fuck on. So I climb out the window. I go to my real dad, and he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" So he didn't want me.
Your birthday's on April 2nd.
April 1st. So make a long story
Surprise,
short,
I don't know you.
so he didn't really want me either. So I ended up in Juvenile for about 3-4 days. But it was like the best experience of my life. That's when they gave. I can still taste this bread. What the fuck is you laughing at?
Juvenile was the best experience of my life.
It's like an amusement park with your like.
I'm telling you what they had on the plate. So they gave you a fried chicken, right? It was a leg and a thigh. They were big, the little square trays.
Yeah.
And it filled up that whole side. Then they gave you these mashed potatoes with some gravy on it and some green bean. And I've been searching for this bread for all my life. I've been searching. Fuck y'all.
Literally.
Now this is the most fat thing you've ever heard.
No, they had this, and I had never had wheat bread before.
Oh,
I had
my
never
God.
had wheat bread, the wheat roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Right.
didn't even know bread came brown. Because my mama bought that white bread that stick to the top of your
Yeah.
mouth, and you got to jug out.
Right.
So they had a wheat roll and a little side of butter. I don't like butter. And I never forget, I bit into that bread, and I was like, for my whole life, I've been searching for that wheat roll. I don't know what the name of it. I can't even really tell you what it looked like. But I'm telling you, there was so many times I ran away and would call my mama from the phone booth, say, you need to call the police because I ran away, but this is where I'm at, so I can go to Juvenile.
Right.
Because the food was so, it was like, we got chicken backs and chicken ass, and my granddad would make spaghetti and throw every meat out the refrigerator, and it was never spaghetti. It was fucking chicken back, chicken leg, bone, all kind of shit you had to pick out. The spaghetti was sloppy like fucking what you feed a pig. But here, they had their shit organized.
Right.
And the fucking chicken was so crispy, and then you didn't have to share with a motherfucker. Like, when we were little, we couldn't take a bathroom break and go. You come back, a nigga done ate your whole plate up. So you would literally have to stand there, eat with your hand and your fork in your hand so you can stab your brother in the eye in case he touch your food.
It's like she's talking about prison, but it's her home.
Yeah.
Garrianna,
that's why prison was so good for
Garrianna,
her.
thank her for being your mother right now in the home that she gave you.
She ain't never cooked. I ain't never get to experience no good rolls. All the fried chicken she ever fed me was burnt.
Or motherfucker, you eat no chicken ass. Ungrateful.
She
Well,
didn't
it
stay in
tasted like
Juvenile long enough to learn how to crisp the chicken.
But it was the best.
Like Paddington too. Yeah.
But it was the best fucking chicken I ever had. And every trip I went, like I knew that they served fried chicken on Friday or Saturday. And I made sure I went to Juvenile on those days.
I challenge our listeners to find out what bread Miss Pat is talking about and send her some.
Call the Atlanta Juvenile, track down government records to find
Which
out.
juvenile did you go to? Tell them.
Yeah, do you know?
Atlanta Juvenile. That was the best fucking wheat dinner roll I ever had.
I guarantee if you go back through the government records, purchase orders, whatever, you'll be able to find
I
the
know
vendor.
when they told me I
Yeah.
could go home, I fought them. I didn't want to go home. And miss all that good food, nigga. Because I grew up, my mom used to cook, like we never had gas. It was an option. You either had gas or you had lights. You never had both of them.
Right.
And so most of the time we just had lights. And my mom would always rent a house with a fireplace. And I remember cleaning out that fireplace. And then you got them birds living up in there, birds falling on your head. And my mom didn't give a fuck. She said, nigga, get on top of the house. And then you come down through the chimney like Santa Claus. So there been times my brother got stuck in the motherfucking chimney. She got to call the fire truck. He want to know why the fuck your son in the chimney. Mama like, I got to cook for these motherfucking children. They got to clean out the chimney. Because you can't start a fire in the chimney to fry no chicken. And in that smoke, and it's clogged up. It'll burn out of smoke. Come back in the fucking house.
Miss Pat, come hug me. This is
No.
you got stuck in
Mama.
This is the saddest series of events I ever heard.
Is this not the? I think out of all the stories, this hit me the
No,
hardest.
but it was not. Well, we was used to her renting houses with chimney, and we knew a lot of time you could do the
She's like a fucked up
She
Dick
was
Van
like the
Dyke.
only chimney sweep in 1985. Like,
We didn't even know it was a chimney sweeper. My brother would get on the house and they would get on top of that shit and pack that shit down and it all fall out through the chimney. And one time he got stuck.
If you had access to Mary Poppins, you would have identified with that.
In your next life, I hope you're a filthy fucking rich motherfucker for the tragedy you had to endure
exactly
in this
Well,
life.
you call it tragedy. If you don't know you in a fucked up situation when it happened, hey, it was cool to clean out the chimney because we knew once we clean out that motherfucking chimney, hey, you ain't never had no motherfucking biscuits made in the chimney, nigga.
No.
Who even has fireplaces?
No, we don't. We were raised in a Dickinsonian.
Yeah,
like,
Right?
Please, sir, I want some more.
She's got the Oliver Twist.
Fucking poor ass. God damn.
Fuck you.
she's Tiny Tim.
It's sad.
That's
what I'm saying.
And she's right though. If you're like 6 years old, you get to go down the fucking chimney. How fun would that be? Like, you don't know any better. Like, that'd be if you behave, you get to go down the chimney. You don't have any idea that this is life or
It was
death.
always my brother. My
I feel like
biracial
your brother was hating his experiences.
No,
inside
he
that
knew he
chimney.
had to unclog the chimney in the new house. That's the only way we was gonna eat. Either that or we had a fucking hot plate. And a lot of times when mom wanted to cook a big dinner like beans and fried chicken, you only had 2 eyes on hot plates back then. So she like clean out the motherfucking chimney. So a lot of times she would fry the chicken in the chimney, and it ain't bad. You might have a bird fall down every now and then, but she always kept
Just extra protein.
That's just more dinner.
Like Survivor
No,
Man.
she
Did
would
you
be
want
fucking-
chicken ass or Robin?
Oh, shit, we got a cardinal.
She'll cook them too. She didn't give a fuck. I remember that one time she was cooking in the chimney, and she used to cook. My mom used to cook like some crazy shit. Like we would go to this thing called the Curry Market in Atlanta at night when it closed, and we would get all like, a day old bread, cabbage, and shit. We would go grocery shopping out of the trash can. So she was cooking some frog legs one time. And I don't know if you guys have had frog legs, but
I have.
they taste like chicken.
Yeah.
And I was gonna eat them, but when you fry frog legs, them motherfuckers look like they about to hop. You've never noticed that they look like they want to stand up, and I was like, I ain't eating that motherfucking chicken. And you can trick black kids with anything. Oh, this is just chicken. You tell black kids it's chicken, they'll eat it. Oh, fucking chicken. I was like, I ain't never seen no chicken get up and walk. I'm not eating that shit.
Is there meat on frog legs? I feel like
A little
frogs,
bit.
This much.
like it doesn't sound worth it to
All
me.
right, if you have the fancy wings that have like the little tail off the top, and then you kind of bite, and you can get a little bit off of that's kind of like what it's like.
But she would have the whole frog split in half, fried them in the thing.
you
and then
ate
she was
frog
like-
as a kid?
Yeah, we ate frog. You didn't eat no fucking frog.
I ain't never ate a goddamn frog.
Frog's good.
It tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
And then
Frog
rabbit-
legs? Did you eat
rabbit-
frog back?
rabbit.
You really should have made it to high school, because then when you had to like cut open them frogs, that y'all would have ate for weeks.
Fuck you.
Can I take these home?
They smell kind of funny, but we had pigs. Did you have pigs?
Ooh, no, I had sheep hearts.
See,
See, I didn't. I was abstaining from. I was like, it's against my religion to do the pigs. I did not want to do the pigs, but I had to do the sheep heart, and
You
that
would've
was gross.
dissecting some pigs, Miss Pat. She would have been like, "Look at that."
Well, my mama had pigs in her backyard when we was coming up.
I'm not surprised.
When I was coming up, we didn't have we had chickens. I don't
Right.
think I ever told y'all. I told you this story. We had chicken, and it was my mom. My mama killed all the fucking chicken. The only thing left I think was the hen, and I don't even think you're supposed to eat the hen. So because the hen fucked the chickens. Am I right?
Right.
So I
rooster fucks
fell
the
in
chicken.
love with my mama chickens.
You're right. Yeah.
What?
The rooster fucks the chicken.
The rooster fucks the hens.
Well,
Hens are the woman chicken. Yeah.
Well, yeah. The motherfucker with the red googly neck thing.
We know exactly who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he was left. So I fell in love with the chicken because I would go out to the chicken coop when I was little, and I would talk to these chicken. And I named one Coo-coo, and I said, you know what, Coo-coo, my mama ain't shit, and she be fucking up our food stamp. And I thought he was really listening until one day I came home and she was killing him. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing with my friend? And she's like, bitch, don't you want to eat? And I'm looking at the chicken, and he looking at me. I'm like, did you snitch on me? Because I thought he had told my mama everything I told him. So when she killed him, I fucking lost it. I was like, this the meanest bitch in the world. This to kill your child best friend. And then fuck you, Deon.
No.
Leave me alone. No, and then you put him in hot water and you tell me to pluck him, and everybody plucking him. We gonna eat this nigga tonight. We gonna fry Coo-coo up, and I'm like, how dare you niggas eat Coo-coo?
She's tearing up
She's
right
the
now.
female Michael Jackson.
She's literally, she's tearing up right now.
I'm telling you, we ate that fucking chicken.
How old were you?
I probably was like 6 or something, and I seen her wring the chicken neck on the fucking clothesline. Like she would literally put a rope around his neck and throw him across like, break his neck, and then she just cut him off, and the chicken take off running when you cut him off.
Right.
So he out there running around with no motherfucking head on, and she was like, let the nigga calm down, then put him in some hot water, and we all gonna pluck him. How the fuck do I supposed to pluck somebody I was just talking to yesterday? That is fucking insane.
Terrible. This is a terrible story. This is probably how 4-H kids feel when they have to
but we plucked him and she cut him up because my mom was big on whole chicken. She didn't buy fucking she didn't want you to cut up her chicken. So she plucked him. And then everybody, I'll never get my brother Ant putting hot sauce on, like, look at this nigga.
Was he taunting you?
Yeah, he was taunting me. But I knew if I didn't eat, I wasn't going to eat. It was a weekend. So I was like, put Coo-coo on this motherfucking plate. I'm about to eat Coo-coo because I ain't going to get nothing over the weekend. So it's fucked up when you got to eat your friend that tastes so fucking good.
I'm sorry, Deon, I got to ask.
No.
What part of Coo-coo did you enjoy? What did you eat?
Who, me?
Yeah, what'd you eat?
Oh, niggas didn't get nothing but the bag.
Oh, you didn't even get the good part of your friend.
No, but my mom used to fry the feet, right? You ever had chicken feet?
No.
I don't even know.
You've never had chicken feet?
You never had chicken feet?
Fuck no.
Oh, when you cook chicken feet, the nails are still on it, right? My mom didn't have no teeth, so she's like sucking the skin out the feet. Chicken feet and noodles.
That is some
chicken feet and noodles.
Some po people shit.
So my grandma, before she passed, I asked her. She was a Depression kid, so she grew up. She was like around the same age during the Depression, and I go, "So what'd you eat?" She goes, "Well, every day we had potato soup." I go, what was in it? And she goes, water and potatoes. Mm-hmm. And sometimes she'd beg the butcher for some chicken feet to season it up a little bit so we could have broth with it. Like, that, to me, is like Great Depression. I mean, it's just kind of hitting me how...
I think it was just my mama mentality.
Yeah.
That's where she was at in life. Like,
I'd rather die.
Well, like...
I'm bougie like that when it comes to food.
Well, we didn't have grilled cheese sandwich. Well, we didn't think about grilling the cheese. We just ate the cheese as a fucking sandwich. We ate sugar sandwiches. You never ate that?
No, I had
ketchup sandwiches.
Yeah, I did. I'm a fat fuck.
Mayonnaise sandwiches.
Okay, no.
But that's what we did. I mean, that's what she did to survive. So a lot of times when we were little, we had gardens. My mama didn't buy that shit out of the store.
Right.
And back in those days, when you had food stamps, you could literally buy seeds, which you can still do it now with your food stamp.
Right.
So my mama would take half of her stamps and plant her shit. So nigga, we be out there picking collard greens, and sometime where everybody else going to the amusement park, we getting ready like we bears.
We're pretending to be slaves while everybody else is having fun. That's what you just said. We were practicing slavery while everyone else was enjoying themselves.
Fuck you, Deon.
God damn.
When you saw Roos, it really touched you, didn't it? It was like, this is my life.
Yeah, pretty much. Without the ass whooping. But that's what we did. I mean, and it was some, like, I didn't know you wasn't supposed to eat the chicken ass and we didn't go to Burger Kings and McDonald's.
Right.
My mom like, fuck that white man and that, but he ain't no king.
She's talking shit to sustenance.
And it was
He don't know Martin.
Yeah.
That's the only king I know.
We didn't go to... that's what she would say too. We didn't go to those types of places. We want, like Eddie Murphy fucking great joke. My mama made all hamburgers. She fucking packed that shit together, had that shit in grease, and you knew to eat that bitch slowly so the beast can swell up in you.
So do you now, being older...
What does that mean?
Garrianna, let's move along. So like, I love lasagna because it reminds me of my mom's lasagna. Like, is there stuff that you now as an adult, you go, I kind of like sugar sandwiches? Is there anything that you eat now that,
No.
or do you just hate that whole period so much that you disassociate from it?
I think I hate that period. And I don't like. I'm not gonna eat a sugar sandwich. I'm not gonna eat a chicken ass anymore.
Right.
Well,
The fact that you even had to say that is so sad. I'm never gonna eat another chicken ass. Like, why would...
it's not bad, Deon.
There's my promo for the show. I'm not gonna eat a chicken's ass.
I'm not gonna eat a fucking. I used to eat liver and rice and stuff. She used to cook that a lot. I'm not gonna eat that.
My mama
rice.
cooked that shit one time, and we was like, if you ever cook that bullshit
But
again,
it's really
that
fucking
shit is
good.
so nasty.
Liver and rice bang. What is wrong with you?
That shit is dry as fuck.
Well, your mama can
It's
cook it.
delicious.
Yeah.
Liver with gravy and over
no
rice.
gravy.
That's some good fucking eat. I won't eat that anymore. I mean, I don't cook a lot anyway, but Spam, I'm not eating that. I'm not eating fucking South meat, which is really fucking good.
What is soft meat?
South meat.
South meat.
Yeah, you ain't never had that? It's everything crumbled together like pottage meat. You never had pottage meat?
No. I don't know what that even is.
Somebody's listening to this like, oh my God, yes. But what is South meat? What is it made of?
Let me get somebody. Let me
Pork?
get it right. South meat.
Is it like
It kind of looked like that pie. What's that? What that pie we talked about? The white people give you a fruit cake. It looked like a fruit cake.
Oh my God.
But it was meat?
But it was meat.
Fruitcake meat?
So it was just like different parts of like a pig or
I might be pronouncing it wrong.
Hell, I don't even eat bologna no more.
And she be saying I'm bougie. Look at all this stuff.
Let me ask my brother. He know exactly what it is.
There's literally nothing on Google.
Yes, it is. It's on there because I wrote it in my book. Hold on. I know we're gonna.
I've heard of pottage meat, but
pottage meat. You never had pottage meat?
No.
Oh, Walmart sell it. That's when you know your hood is going down. When certain shit getting out, that's when it's time to move. They got pottage meat on the shelf next to Spam.
Like what? Pottage?
I don't know how to spell it.
Hey, Bo. What was that meat called? A South meat? Was it called South meat?
Yeah.
Like SOUTH?
Yeah, South meat.
Okay, bye-bye. We used to eat it with crackers. That shit was so fucking good.
You should have asked him what was in it.
Oh, yeah. Let me ask him what was in it. He'll tell you. He's my oldest brother.
Okay. Medieval pottage stew.
Wow. No, pottage meat. It say pottage meat, too.
Okay.
It's really
probably
fun.
the same thing.
But what's in South meat?
South meat, it got different kind of color of stuff in it. I mean, but it's some kind of, I don't know, it's not Spam or nothing like that. It's South meat. It's some kind of meat they came up with to feature a sandwich on or something.
Okay, bye. He dumb as hell.
Mama, maybe it's not. You suck.
You are the worst motherfucker. You don't know what it is. You call another nigga. He don't know it, and now he dumb.
It's probably just like Spam, like different parts of like
Pat,
a pig
I
or
fucking
something.
love you so much.
Man, he's 50 years old. He should be able to answer this fucking question.
Well, you about 50. You don't know either.
Oh my God.
No, it's South meat. I'm telling you, it's like how what do it sound like? I'm saying South.
Poverty.
It's like the direction south, the opposite of north.
So, or is it soft? Is it soft?
Hold on, I know we gotta wrap it up, but I'm gonna find this goddamn meat poor people eat. Fuck you. I bet you get some shit with that meat poor people eat.
It's like bologna and
It's probably just like all the parts.
Hot dogs.
It's
All the parts ground up together.
right. So if you get
Oh, I know somebody who know it. I know some motherfucking body who know it.
So
who
if
know
you-
it?
Miss Jenny.
if you get ground turkey, that's called reclamated meat, and they basically take all the parts of the turkey they couldn't use, throw it into like a big pot, cook it up, and then press it all down, and so it looks like ground beef, but it's just like all the collagen and the
I
like
just
the
ate
bones
ground
and all
turkey.
that.
That was dick.
Yeah, you ate turkey dick. Yeah, it's kind of the same as bologna. It's meat, but it's just all the parts
What
they
you
couldn't
think
use.
ground meat was?
Are you fucking serious?
They
Yeah.
wouldn't ground up the good parts.
Yeah, so like they take the nice turkey breast
What
and
you
they
think
slice
hot
it
dogs
off.
is?
Right.
Oh, that's some bullshit. That's why I only eat them Jewish hot dogs.
It's lips and assholes.
Be some good lips. In
Do you
Yeah.
eat the Jewish hot dogs?
Yeah,
The
those are
kosher?
good. Yeah, the
They're,
kosher ones.
they don't play that shit.
No, they're good.
You're not giving them no dick meat.
No, nice and crispy when you grill
Why
them.
can't I find anybody from Atlanta who can? I hate when I'm talking about something and people don't fucking answer the phone. Answer the goddamn phone.
People have jobs.
Oh, I think she know. Watch this. She from New Orleans.
I love that you have a Rolodex of pottage meat people you can call.
Like, who was the real poor people?
They grew up like me.
I know somebody who'll know your brother's in prison, so you can just call him. He ain't doing nothing.
Here's what.
Hey, Tanya. Do you remember that pottage meat? Do you remember South meat?
Yeah.
How you pronounce it? You a teacher? How do you spell it?
Souse, I don't know if it's Souse, something like that.
Okay, let me see, because she's smart.
Yeah, because
They-
I'm getting. Here's white Google. Gourmet South Meat Market. Gourmet Carolina.
Okay, how you spell it, Tanya?
But that may not be right. I just say it might be S-O.
Yeah, I found it. Souse.
Oh, nigga,
Lunch
this shit
meat.
look
This
like.
is
Okay,
disgusting.
I will call you back. Thank you. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
We believed you.
Nigga,
That shit is.
this shit look like straight.
Look at this. It looks like it looks like you went out. You had.
It looked like you vacuum cleaned a bunch of meat, and you know, in the vacuum cleaner with all the hair, when you go to change it, it looked like it got meat chunks in it.
You had ham and turkey for dinner along with celery, and then you puked it up.
Ugh.
And then it's like all congealed with like collagen.
Oh,
I bet this shit.
It's really good.
Ass.
really?
On crackers, we used to eat that a lot.
There's celery in this. I'm
They
disgusted.
still sell this.
Oh my god.
How to make a
Souse loaf.
How to make
South
a
loaf.
Souse loaf? Head cheese.
Eckridge sells Souse loaf.
Okay, so
It's congealed by.
yeah.
Ugh.
It's head cheese, kind of like head cheese.
They used to call it hog head cheese.
Yeah.
That's what they used to call it.
Yep.
We used to eat that a lot. That was fucking. You can add the rest, but that was really
This
fucking
is
good.
just meat jelly. This
Yeah,
is
but it
just-
was really good. I mean, that's what we could
Do
afford.
you want a hug?
No, I don't want a hug. I'm talking about my childhood. I think your childhood is what shaped you. You know, I don't eat that shit now, but when I go around my family, they eat it shit. Like my mama used to eat this stuff called Argo starch. And we used to call it white dirt in the hood.
Okay,
You ever heard of that?
I know what Argo, the company, is.
Google
I
white
seen the
dirt.
movie Argo.
Google white dirt. Why do I have to school you motherfuckers
It's
on
like-
this
It's not
Because you
white
had the
dirt.
worst fucking childhood of all time.
Mine's just regular starch. She was just
It's
eating
just
100%
corn-
starch.
yeah, cornstarch.
Just cornstarch.
Yeah,
But-
I have some
but-
in my pantry right now.
Me too.
What they used to sell it, they used to call it white dirt. My mom used to eat it all the fucking time.
She just eats spoonfuls of cornstarch.
Yeah, it was called white dirt. It wasn't in that
It
container.
was like this, right? Was it in
yeah,
a
that's
container
what
like
she
this?
used to eat right here.
Mama, we
white
have
dirt.
the same stuff in the kit pantry.
Yeah, everybody ate this in the hood.
Go get it for me in a spoon, and I'm gonna eat it.
Okay,
I'm gonna
this
take
is
it.
why and this is why your mother died at the age of 40 because this makes no sense.
You don't supposed to eat this?
No,
No,
it's a thick.
So why are you about to eat a spoonful of it?
because I'm going to.
You trying to dive in on the black side?
I'm
huh?
gonna. I want to know what.
Oh
Miss
my
Pat's
God,
childhood
it's,
was like.
it's laundry starch. You don't eat that shit in my house. Last thing I need is a white man dying in my house.
It
Do
is
not.
It's a thickening agent.
I don't.
It's-
Well, you ain't gonna thicken a motherfucking
You
thing up
thick
in
enough, goddammit. Don't put that shit in your mouth.
here. Don't you do that shit in my house?
Never
Uh-uh.
mind. They don't want to have fun.
No, we don't want to kill a white man in an all black household.
Hey, y'all heard him volunteer. If he dies, he dies.
It makes gravy.
Yeah, this is laundry stuff, but this
She
is what
got
she's
lasagna instead. She brought it back a plate of food.
My
You
mom
gonna
used
thicken your death. That's what you're gonna do.
that's what my mama used to eat when we was a kid all the fucking time. And for most people got fucking a side dish with ice cream and cookie. No nigga, we had buttermilk and cornbread.
Yeah.
That was your dessert.
Right.
And this is probably why your mama had a stroke, honey, because she's just eating straight up starch.
How
Who does
old?
that?
How old was your mom when she died?
39.
Damn.
But she used to always say, when I die, I want to die in my sleep with my bills unpaid. And that's exactly how she died.
Stick it to the white man one last time.
Right.
You can't get no money out of me because I'm dead.
She used to say, where I'm going, the bell is ringing, open the door. She used to say, where I'm going, I don't need no lights.
Eternal
She
sleep.
meant-
Yeah.
Like heaven or hell, because there's lights in the. I don't know, man.
Well, we got to wrap this thing up. We want to thank y'all for listening to the shit I had to eat when I was coming up. Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast. Make sure you rate and review. Look at my website, misspatcomedy.com, for all the information on my travel. Please pick up some merch because the bitch is poor. And you heard me just say I ate chicken ass and Argo starch and buttermilk. You should hurry up and buy something. Hey, let's give out social media so you can also join the other people here on the podcast. I can't do this shit all by myself. Deon.
My social media is @BrightFame4. That's for Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. All same thing.
Yeah, for Twitter it's Chris Spangle, and for Instagram it's C-Spangle. Follow me on Facebook. All that good stuff. Appreciate you letting us plug that. Thanks.
And also, Garrianna had to go fix the kids something to eat because around here we raise kids and do podcasts.
What's your social media?
Instagram and
Garrianna, plug your social media.
Okay, it's at Garrianna Lee on
Can't nobody spell Garrianna. That's a black name.
GARRIANNALEE. Lee on Twitter and Instagram.
Just Garrianna Lee?
Yes, because that's her name.
That's her name.
That name again.
Ain't
is
nobody took
Garrianna
it
Lee.
because it's a made up name.
Well, make sure you follow all of my co-hosts on there. Thank y'all again for tuning in to the Pat Down. I've been Miss Pat. He's been
Deon Curry.
Chris Spangle.
White Boy Chris.
Yes, ma'am.
Garrianna Peely.
All right, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of the Pat Down. Make sure you check out my website at misspatcomedy.com for all of my social media, my tour dates, my book. Make sure you spread the word about my podcast. Please rate and review. Please rate and review and share. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I've been Miss Pat.